Jack London. Summary of the Story of Keesh. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. A 13-year-old boy, Kish, lives by the Arctic Sea, along with his mother, IGLOO. Kish has no brothers or sisters, and his father Bok died in a battle with a polar bear, which he joined while saving people from starvation. In time, people forgot about the brave man's exploit, as they did about his mother and boy living in the poorest igloo. A council meets in the igloo of Chief Kloshkwan. Kish stands up and says that he and his mother get their due share of meat, but it is often old and tough. The boy stuns everyone with his speech. The hunters are astonished that the young boy speaks quite like an adult and throws such impertinent words in their faces. The council members are outraged. They send Kish to bed saying that he cannot teach grown men. Then the boy says his last word: he will remain silent at the council until he is asked to speak. From now on, he will hunt and divide the meat himself, and the division will be fair. The next day Kish goes hunting alone. A few days pass, and he is still gone. The tribesmen already consider him dead, and his mother even smears soot on his face as a sign of grief, but he shows up one morning, carrying on his shoulder a part of the carcass of the bear he killed. He sends the men on his trail, and they find a lot of meat on the ice. The mother bear and her cubs have not only been killed, but also skinned according to all the rules. Kish has a secret. He goes hunting several more times without taking anyone with him and returns with invariable success. His division is invariably fair. Kish asks the people who eat the meat he brings him to build him a new igloo, more spacious, which the tribesmen do. The superstitious people begin to speak of witchcraft. 2 young hunters, Beam and Bone, are sent to follow Kish. They return 5 days later and tell the story of how Kish encountered a bear, pissed him off by getting his attention, but when the furious predator rushed toward him, he began to run away and drop small balls on the ice, which the bear ate. After a while, the bear forgot about Kish, as these balls made, according to Bone, a lot of trouble. Because of the pain, the bear began to tear itself with its claws until it became weak, whereupon Kish finished off the exhausted predator with his spear. Upon Kish's return, a messenger is sent for him, inviting him to council, but he replies that his igloo is large enough to accommodate everyone. The men's curiosity is so great that everyone goes to the young hunter's house, led by Chief Kloshkwan. Kish explains that he has figured out a simple way to hunt. He takes a whale whisker, sharpened on both sides like a needle, twists it and wraps it in balls of seal fat, which he puts out into the frost, where they freeze. On the hunt, Kish throws these balls to the bears. The bears swallow them, the fat in their stomachs melts, and the whiskers flatten, causing the beast terrible pain and exhaustion. This is how the narrative of Kish ends. Later he becomes the chief of the tribe, and under his rule everyone has enough meat.